A major change occurred to all management system standards, such as ISO 9001, 14001 and 45001. It occurred quietly on the 23rd of February 2024, and it will dramatically change the way your management system operates. Let's take a look. Welcome to EMSmastery, where we look at the successful strategies and tactics to master environmental management and sustainability. This episode looks at the background to the major change brought about by the London Declaration made in 2021, which has taken until now to bring about this big shake-up in all management system standards. So, what is the London Declaration? In 2021, at a meeting of the International Organisation for Standardisation, held by the hosts, the British Standards Institution, in the United Kingdom, there was a move to give further support to governments, industries and organisations in reaching net zero by 2050 as part of the Paris Agreement. BSI and ISO committed to incorporating climate science into the creation of new standards and the revision of existing standards. This commitment to countering the effects of climate change, supporting the Paris Agreement and its net zero agenda, is called the London Declaration. If you're getting value out of this episode, please click on the like button, and if you want to see more environmental and sustainability videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to ensure that you don't miss out on our new videos. The London Declaration builds on the foundations created by the Paris Agreement by incorporating action into the heart of both BSI and ISO in its development of standards. The Declaration is a commitment to actively factor climate science into the development of all new standards as well as existing ones. As I explain what it means for your management system, I will scroll the ISO standard number and their title for all of the 31 management system standards that are affected, but it may challenge your eyesight and ability to read the scrolling text. You can pause this video or catch up on the written article accompanying this video on the EMSmastery.com website. As an important part of implementing the London Declaration, ISO passed a resolution that resulted in 2 new statements of text being added to all existing Type A management system standards, and will be included in all new standards under development or revision to address the need to consider the effect of climate change on the ability to achieve the intended results of the management system. The changes are introduced initially as amendments to these published management system standards. An ISO and International Accreditation Forum joint communiqué on the addition of climate change considerations to management system standards explains that there are 2 amendments called statements by ISO that have been added to all Type A management system standards, essentially all of those which have requirements and are not purely guidance standards. And they introduce 1 new requirement and 1 clarification in a note to the original requirements. The first amendment is made to clause 4.1, entitled Understanding the Organisation and its Context, where the original requirement was for the organisation shall determine external and internal issues that are relevant to its purpose and that affect its ability to achieve the intended result or results of its XXX management system. The XXX denotes the type of management system, such as quality, environmental, or occupational health and safety. The new requirement is added after the above requirement and reads, "The organisation shall determine whether climate change is a relevant issue." The second amendment is at clause 4.2, entitled Understanding the Needs and Expectations of Interested Parties, where the original requirement reads, "The organisation shall determine," first bullet point, "the interested parties that are relevant to the XXX management system." The second bullet point, "the relevant requirements of those interested parties." And finally, the third bullet point, "which of these requirements will be addressed through the XXX management system." A new note is added after the above requirements and reads, "Note: relevant interested parties can have requirements related to climate change." The IAF and ISO joint communiqué makes clear that the intent is to ensure that climate change issues are considered by the organisation in the context of the effectiveness of the management system, in addition to all other issues. These additional statements in each management system standard are to ensure that this important topic is not overlooked, but considered by all organisations in the design and implementation of their management system. The overall intent of the requirements for clauses 4.1 and 4.2 remain unchanged. These clauses already included the need for the organisation to consider all internal and external issues that can impact on the effectiveness of the management system. And these new inclusions are to ensure that climate change is considered within the management system and that it is an external factor that is important enough for our community to require organisations to consider it now. It should be obvious, but necessary to recognise, that climate change can have a different effect on each management system component. For example, the effect on a quality management system could be very different to that on a health and safety management system. It is not the intention of the changes, for example, to turn a health and safety management system audit or a road traffic safety management system audit into one that disproportionately considers climate change, although of course we should not underestimate the importance of climate change in any of our management systems. An ISO article entitled Deploying ISO's London Declaration to Climate Action via Management System Standards is available from their website, which goes into further detail of the necessary changes and amendments to the management system standards. Any organisation using any of the management system standards will want to get a copy of the relevant amendment standard to ensure that they have the up-to-date standards within their documented management system, whether it is for quality management, whether it's for occupational health and safety, or the environmental management system, or any of the other 31 management system standards affected by this revision. The amendment standards are for all Type A management system standards and are available from the ISO website. They are available as a free, no-cost download, subject to setting up a free account with ISO. I'm sure that in the future, certification bodies and their auditors will want to ensure that your management system incorporates these climate change amendments. Further information on these new amendments to Type A management system standards and all the highlighted resources are given in the description box below, including a link to the resources on the EMSmastery.com website. If this episode has helped to advance your understanding of the new amendments to the management system standards, please leave a comment in the box below if this video has helped you. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to ensure that you don't miss out on other episodes on environmental management and sustainability. Until then, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, you can watch other episodes by clicking on the boxes in the top and bottom right, and to subscribe to this channel, click on the link to the left. Thank you.